There we go. How's it going, everybody? I'm sorry I lost it earlier. Now I got an external power bank connected to the phone because it died. So we got cut off there. Phone died. Evan, what's up, man? How's it going? So I had my phone die earlier. Sorry to cut off from all you guys. My phone just died. So now I got the power bank connected. What's up, Nozzle from Southwest Missouri? Southwest. Here we go. I had 50% battery when I started, and in 40 minutes I lost all the battery. Hey Bridget, I'm back. Yeah, man, I got a power bank, so we're doing good. It went from, oh, no, just lost it. Just the cord just popped out. I don't want to lose you guys again. Struggle is for real. It's just my daily life. Here we go. All right, I hope it's charging. Once I go live, I can't see anything else but the screen, so let's hope it's charging. But I was gonna say it was raining last night, got real cool, mosquitoes, everything like that. No big deal, but now it's like 80 degrees out. Now I'm hot, I'm overdressed. The river is starting to sound nice. It's funny out camping next to the road. It's change of pace, whatever. At least we had a place to camp, and it's all good. ewood414. Do you come to Europe? Will I come to Europe? Yes. Yes. The answer is yes. Eventually. That's the best way I can say, but I'd love to go to Europe. Never been to Europe. Been to Asia, but I've not been to Europe. That'd be great. Man, you can probably see I'm all sweating. It's hot. Super hot. Jake, I just remembered in Tennessee there's tons of old cars, produced Jeeps and buses, huge trails, mountains for Jade. That's awesome, yeah. Sounds like we should have a blast out in Tennessee. I've had a few of you guys reach out from Tennessee. It's gonna be fun. Oh, nice, he's on his own road trip. That's awesome. On a 12-state road trip. That's cool, man. Hey, best of luck on your road trip. CJ doing 45. Sounds about right, doing 45. That's funny. Amazon Prime Day. Oh, there's apparently Amazon Prime Day coming up. We pretty much ordered everything we need for supplies for the supplies that we lost, and we had so much support, so many people, you know, just even offering their kind words. It was amazing the support we got, but we ordered everything we needed to. So I don't know, we don't really need anything, and if we, you know, that's a nice thing. The thing I love the most about this, everything we have has a purpose, and there's no room for stuff, you know, that you don't need. So only order stuff when we really need it, and obviously what happened, we need to order stuff, but now we don't. So we're good on stuff. But Amazon Prime Day, I'm sure, good deals, don't you know? Sonia asked if we have an address for people to send stuff. So I really, man, I don't feel like I did. My buddy Ken Nelson, you know, obviously he passed very recently, and I sent or I made a video about it, and I really didn't do it justice. I mean, that man, he really supported like everything, you know. He gave the shirt off his back, you know. That's the kind of guy he was. And basically when it comes down to an address too for people to send, he also just supplied his address so he could forward his stuff on the road, and we don't have that anymore. And the biggest thing when people would send us stuff, you know, obviously it's so generous of you guys, but we just don't have the room. And that's actually why I ended up stopped doing the Wrangler mail times, because I would get so much stuff and I would just end up giving it away. So it's kind of one of those things, you know. It was fun. It was fun to try it out and do that kind of stuff. But yeah. So anyways, we don't have a mailing address, and how we order stuff on the road is UPS stores. So that's a really easy way to always have an address, kind of, when you're on the road, floating around. You don't really need a permanent address. I mean, legally, probably still do for taxes and stuff. That's why I use a Wisconsin address. But on top of that, yeah, UPS stores work great. And I don't know what the future is going to be as far as having another address for people to send stuff. Like I said, it's really generous. We just don't have room. So, but you know, fan mail. It was cool to see how much you guys were giving. I mean, it's amazing. But yeah. Jacob Lamoth, bring back Midnight Munchies. That is, we've been getting that a lot, dude. We're gonna. And I've never done a Midnight Munchies with another person. So Ben, now being in the vlog, be perfect for you guys to get to know him a little bit more. So we're probably gonna do a 2-person Q&A here soon, and that would be awesome. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. Definitely bringing back the Midnight Munchies. Yeah, Bridget C, I remember you on the boat. Yeah. Oh, you know, getting weird on the boat. That's what happens when you live in a boat in the rain all winter by yourself. You get a little weird. But a little weird's not. There's nothing wrong with being a little weird, you know. Yeah. Hope it keeps float. Heading out on a boat. I hope it keeps float. Oh, Midnight Munchies is a live stream? That would be funny. You know, that's actually a good idea. I've been really having a blast with these live videos. Like I said, this is only my second one, but normally we never had service, but it's something I've been wanting to try out, and it's just real-time interaction with you guys. You know, it's great. You know, I get so many messages from you and so many wonderful messages, but it's impossible to respond to all of them, you know. And I remember my my family getting annoyed with me the first time I went back home after I started the vlog. I'm just sitting on my phone responding to everybody like, hello, are you gonna like hang out with us? I'm like, I gotta respond to people. But it's just kind of the evolution of it. First you want to respond to everybody, then you realize it's quite literally impossible. But this is just an easy way for us to be able to do this. So yeah. So Peacemaker asked why the live video, last one, was deleted, because I didn't actually know it was going to post right away. I'm not going to probably keep these live videos necessarily on the channel. Unless, you know, there's some really good content, or, you know, I just like have something of value that I really want to share with you guys. But yeah, so I think I figured out how to not have this one post right away. I don't know. But yeah, that's why I deleted it. So, can you shout me out, I love you, Bradley Tracy says. Well, hey Brad, how's it going, man? Jeep tour, please, Kevin asks. Ah, we could do a little walk around. Walk around. Well, alright. Right here, we got the cooking station. And you can see all our gear, everything in waterproof containers. Keeps everything dry, for the most part. We got clothes in that one, winter clothes. Regular clothes, winter clothes, camera gear. Most of it's camera gear. Go-to grab bags, hats, thermals, rain gear, stuff like that. So you're just set up for on-the-fly adaptation to the weather conditions. That sounded cool. Cool. Awesome. Ben is smart. Now you're not wearing long sleeves. I'm still wearing long sleeves, sweating out here.
Yeah, it went from like a mid-60s to like 80s in like 45 minutes.
It really did. And it was raining last night. And now we're just, now we're ready to change again. So I gotta jump on that wagon here soon. Getting toasty. But if you didn't know the highway was right there, other than obviously hearing all the cars, it's like, yeah, we're out in the woods, we're out in the field back here. But yeah, Michael climbing. Yep, there's 210,000 miles on Jade. How hard is it to do? Oh, okay, that's a good question, Marvin. How hard is it to do the CJ style tailgate? What company was it? I can actually give you some info. Swag. So I bought a kit right when I got out of active duty and went back to Wisconsin. It was always the plan to put, first off, it was always the plan to make Jade as much as possible CJ7 everything. And that was why I got her. And I actually had a CJ that was totally toast and had a fiberglass body, and I didn't really like the look. But that's why I used Jade as the base. But to do the CJ7 tailgate, company named Swag, they make a tailgate kit. And it comes with the hinges, and it comes with the mounts for the cables to come down. The one thing you never want to like just drill into your body without being really careful, especially if you love your Jeep. And so that was the one thing. I had to actually drill into the body of the Jeep to mount the lower hinges. And so that was a little nerve-wracking. I think I was 19 or 20 and never had drilled into my Jeep's body yet. And I was like, but then just took my time, did measurements and all that, and it turned out pretty well. So yeah, I think Swag is the company that makes the CJ tailgate, so that would be cool. And then you actually have a tailgate. You know, you don't have a swing door, you have a tailgate, and you can go tailgating and be legit, and you'll make more friends. Evan Bowman. Apparently Evan Bowman has a YouTube channel, and I don't know what's on it. So, if you go check it out, who knows what's going to be on there. I don't know, Evan. He said give me a shout out, but I don't know what's on there. So if you go over there, who knows? There's no way of knowing. Come to Georgia. Planning on it. Definitely planning on it. Nick Stern, where are you heading next? Well, I just heard myself echoing under the bridge here. Where we plan to head next is another just quick one-night stay while we're waiting on our supplies to come tomorrow in Conway, New Hampshire. We ended up crossing into Maine though. We've just been floating around the area, and we haven't been really able to stay more than one night anywhere because of usually people or just kind of ideal or not ideal conditions. We weren't quite prepared for the mosquitoes after losing the tent, which had a net. So we ended up leaving one place that was really bad after a night of pretty much no sleeping, maybe 4 hours tops, with how bad the mosquitoes were. And so we're getting creative, throwing different things over our faces in the sleeping bags. So we ended up going in, getting some mosquito netting, which worked wonderfully last night. But that's kind of what we've been doing, just kind of adapting and just getting a few things that we need just to be more prepared for the conditions. Being out west, there's just hardly any mosquitoes and things like that. It's just so dry. And now, as you can see, the greenery of vegetation around me, it's very wet out here and humid. And so there's mosquitoes. So, but tomorrow, supply drop, and we should be good. And we're probably thinking about making our way up the north, or the east coast of Maine, heading north. That's the idea. Making stops along the way at destinations where you guys recommended. So that's the idea there. Hey, it's Eliza. Patreon pledge. Love the chats, Jake. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for your continued support. It's always good to hear from Eliza. Real nice lady. Bobby Bishop. What was your favorite state that you have visited thus far? I don't know if he talks like that, but I just asked it like that. Favorite state with Jade that I visited so far, it's probably Colorado. Now, we all know about the Jeep wave there. I think I made a video about it. But other than that, I just can't get enough of the Rockies. The Rockies are so gorgeous, and it's like, I don't know, something about the mountain passes, and then they're just mesmerizing, you know? And I love the Rockies. But Alaska, not in Jade. Alaska was really, really freaking beautiful. I mean, it's like the next level. Alaska's the next level. And if you've never been to Alaska, man, you gotta go. I just went on a short trip with the Air Force. I got a little bit of time to explore, and Alaska's crazy, crazy amazing. So, yeah, basically, since we plan on going to the Overland Expo every year, I plan to go to Colorado on the way every year, just to get out to Colorado, see a little bit more. Cause, man, I have the Colorado Backwoods book that Kelly, who I met at the Overland Expo, Kelly, he gave me this book, or let me borrow it actually, to just see Colorado's back roads. And there's like 120 trails in just the one section of the state that I had. And I think there was more sections. You could buy another book or something. So I mean, there's just so many trails. You could spend years out there exploring all the national forests and the trails and everything. So it's nuts. Nuts. Crazy. Hey Jake, where's Anna's bananas? That's a good question. All right, I'm gonna whistle for her. There she is. Aw, look at Anners. So if you missed my first live feed this morning before I rudely disconnected with you guys, got a power bank now. Anners killed a little field mouse. We were just about to make, oh no, battery got disconnected. This phone is touchy, let me tell you. Holy cow. We were about to make breakfast this morning and a field mouse came out right from underneath the Jeep. So it found shelter and protection underneath Jade during the rainstorm or something, who knows. But Annie killed it. She's a murderer. Actually, it's in her nature. That's what she's designed to do. Most dogs are bred for hunting. Annie, not excluded. I didn't specifically breed her for that. She was bred by throughout hundreds of years, generations of dogs. Anners, come here, Annie. She's been running by the shore. Come here, come on. She's having a blast out here. Yeah, you having fun? You having fun running around? Oh man, this river's looking nicer and nicer though. I'm thinking about jumping in. It's getting hot. How are ticks? Yeah, so I've been checking Annie daily, but also, and I got her a tick collar. So it's the same one. Holy cow! Same one she had last year. They're supposed to be good for 8 months. They're like the super heavy duty tick butt kicker 1000 flea collar, tick collar. So that's what Annie's been rocking. I might get one for myself actually because I've been finding lots of ticks on myself, and you know, they go in all up in your bits where it's the warmest. That's where the ticks like to go. So actually, yesterday I found one in between my toes. I found a tick in between my toes, and that's the first time I've found a tick there. But yeah, they like to go in the warm spots on your body. Yeah. You know, I think one of those, man, dogs, some of those dogs got huge necks. I know for a fact you could get one of those tick collars for a human, and I might try one out. I don't know if I'll have adverse effects or side effects that kind of outweigh the positive effects. I'm not really sure, but they did tell me to not spray Annie and give her a tick collar, because otherwise it's like overdoing it, and it could be, yeah, it could give some side effects or whatever. So you can wear it around your pant leg. That's a good idea. I like that idea. Just wear it around the pant leg. But it'd be a good conversation starter to have it around your neck. Like, oh, cool necklace. I mean, it's not quite a puma shell necklace, but man, that's the cool necklace, man. And then, you know, you're like, yeah, it protects me from ticks. What else would I be wearing it? Probably because it's cool. Just looks cool. It's a great idea. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's actually not a bad idea. Obviously, ticks are in the long grass is where you usually end up getting them on your pants leg and things like that. She's toasty today. But overall, Maine, so far, we haven't really got to explore much. Just kind of like I was saying, bouncing from site to site just till our gear drops. But Maine is so beautiful. Let's set up over here. Probably gonna start packing up camp if you guys want to hang out with us. The Wagoneer is, oh crap, let me try and adjust this. the cord's getting wrapped around everything. That's not gonna work. Whoa, it's malfunctioning. Malfunctioning! And now the batteries, man, this phone is touchy. There we go. Jeez. Nope. Alright, that's not gonna work at all. I tried. We'll just go over here. Maybe get some. Here we go. Alright, there we go. Alright. Nothing's broke. This keeps coming unplugged. I lost you guys earlier because the battery died. It went through like half the phone's battery life in 40 minutes. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're good. I know a lot of you guys probably have dogs. How many guys have dogs? Since we're talking about Annie and ticks and flea collars and stuff. Another thing I did, I'm just sharing whatever I think might be useful with you guys. Household flea and tick spray. And so I sprayed her bedding. I've been using a fleece blanket in her little crate, which is her den. Because dogs need dens. I think Annie really is happy having her own place, you know. That's one thing. Annie really has had an interesting life growing up on the road and always changing the environment and having her basically every time we go to a new environment, she has to smell out the place. It's always changing. But she's done really well with it. Definitely an adaptation period. And anytime there was any kind of break between being on the road and off due to whatever circumstances, she always took a little bit to readjust. But right now she has her own crate. She's loving that. And this is her fleece blanket that she sleeps in. And I sprayed it down with this tick and flea spray, which is supposed to make them all drive out. It's supposed to flush them out. And so you're supposed to take this out when you spray it. So then they leave, and now they're on the tire and inside Jake. And then you put it back in once they've all fled, since they've fled the crime scene, since they've all left, whatever you want to say. Wow, sounds like a lot of you guys have golden retriever, 4 Labradors, Great Dane, Mastiff. Sorry for my big finger scrolling through these comments. That's awesome. Cats are terrible. No comment. 2 dogs, 7 pups. Wow, that's cool. Sonia. I don't know, there's many different ways to say it. Yeah. Dogs are great. The adventures of being younger. Yes, dogs are great. You know, Annie's like my official first dog. And I love her to death. She brought a whole new light to the adventure. And some responsibility, you know. She's funny. Ooh, the cat basher. Hey, I never said anything. I never said anything bad about cats. Okay? I just said no comment. I've met some nice cats, I will say that. Australian Shepherd, Jacob. Awesome. Man. Yeah, it would be cool to have, okay, this is way long term, but if Annie had a bigger, older brother, maybe a German Shepherd. So if I had a different rig and different setup, I actually initially thought it'd be cool to have a German Shepherd. But I got Annie because I live in Jade. Annie's tiny. But it'd be cool to have an older brother for Anders one day. That'd be awesome. And she'd love life even more. A frog, Frenchie and pug mix. That's awesome. Ethan Locke, where's the Wagoneer? Back in Wisconsin. She needs a lot of work. She's $900. She's pretty beat up. Pretty beat up. And we'll see what our plans are for then. Australian Shepherd. Hayden Proser, Australian Shepherd. My brother has 2 Australian Shepherds, beautiful dogs, really smart dogs. Dogs are the best. Named my PS4 Jake in honor of you. That's hilarious. Sunny Mares. Hey Jake, how's the gas mileage on Jade? Is it bad? Yes, but bad is relative. For Jeeps, it's normal and maybe even good. I get about 15. Yeah, keep it between 55 and 60. She'll get 15. If I go faster than that, just declines. So going, you know, going 75s, going 70 on the interstate, yeah, she'll get more like 13, stuff like that. Oh, waiting on you to do the honors, name my Renegade. Man, I feel like names need to be earned for your vehicles. You know, in some way, have some backstory. I mean, you don't have to, whatever you want to do, but having some backstory for why you named the vehicle. That's why I couldn't name the Wagoneer yet, because we haven't done, you know, a whole lot of adventures together, so I didn't know what to name the Wagoneer. So I think you should figure out a name that is earned through memories made with the vehicle. So, Jacob, Kyle, how did you and Ben meet? So we became best friends back in high school, and we're probably, you know, brothers from other mothers. Really, we just get along. We basically speak our minds and don't take offense to it. It's good, you know. And you can do mom jokes, and you don't even get offended. That's been our relationship. We can do mom jokes against our own moms. No, Ben's a good guy. We plan on doing some music here eventually. That's the next step.
Yep.
Next step.
Full album coming your way.
Yeah.
And hit platinum status.
Yeah, 2020. Yeah. I love the concert colors. Overlying Existence, thanks for the awesome comment, man. And yeah, best of luck on your adventures too. Best of luck on your adventures. Yeah, Vivo. Music video on Vivo. No, that would actually be kind of an idea, is if basically make like a cool adventure music video and just put our music behind it. You know, depending on where we're traveling and stuff. I mean, that's a pretty simple idea, but it could probably be really cool. So, what? K Wheatford, love your videos, living the dream. Thanks so much, man. Thank you for the support. It means a lot. It all helps. It really means a lot. Man. So I hope you guys are liking the live videos. You know, it's just another way for us to connect, and it's real time, and it's awesome. So, been having a blast. You know, Christopher, thank you. I think you are as well. How long these last, Jamie Hollis? Really just however long I want to have them. I got disconnected on the last video, but got the battery in and then plug her in. So we're kind of in a limbo stage, waiting for our gear to drop, and like we're actually having a helicopter. No, but our supplies to arrive. So yeah, it's a perfect opportunity just to hang out with you guys. It's a little bit more of a laid-back time. Besides that, we're planning out the J Jamboree, and we're talking to a few locals right now, waiting on a couple emails, and we're trying to plan out a good place to meet up. We have a really cool place in mind, and if you didn't see the last live video, planning on doing it, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, the 28th. So it gives you guys a little bit more time to make it work and to get there. And it should be fun. So again, I'm just going to give you guys the coordinates, maybe some time frames when to get there, and the rest I'll probably inform you when you arrive and that'll just keep it fun and interesting, and you guys will, you know, basically have to be prepared for whatever we end up doing, so it should be fun. And there she is. What a good girl. Good girl. Oh, Milky Way shots. That's a good idea. You should take Milky Way shots with your Jeep for sure. Yeah, that's something I got to start playing around with, is the nighttime shots, the long exposure shots. That would be cool. Get all the stars in there in the Milky Way. Should have been doing that out west. That would have been a perfect opportunity. Jake, love it. My name is Jake, and I do live in a van down by the river. Yeah, it's the best. Yeah, we're only here for one night, but it's gonna be a great time. Well, actually, mosquitoes were pretty bad last night. We're actually gonna head out this morning. It wasn't bad. Good girl, Anners. Michael Calaman, really appreciate it, man. Where in New York are you stopping? We're gonna be going all over the place. It's hard to just say one destination in mind. Really, I just am fixed on Maine right now. You know, that's where my focus and attention is, and then I don't even know what the next state is going to be, so it's just here and now. That's all I really try to focus on. So that's all you can really do. And there's enough, you know, 2 weeks in advance planning is about, you know, for the J. Marie is about all I'm going to probably be planning. But I want to stop all over in New York. All over. Sorry for my finger. I'm scrolling through these comments. Sean Field, really appreciate the support, man. Thank you, Sean Field. It means a lot. Finger in your face, sorry. Chris Brandt, thank you so much, man. He asks, are you coming to Overland Expo East? That's cool. So yeah, we are planning on going. So there's something in advance that we actually are planning. Yeah, Overland Expo East. What a great opportunity to get out there, since we are out east finally. And I know that the Overland Expo West gets so much attention, and you know, maybe it's about time we get more people involved in the east one. So yeah, we're gonna see about a booth and everything. I haven't looked in the details yet. I believe it's in November, but I think that'd be awesome. That'd be great. So that is what we're planning on doing. Ah, there's another Midnight Munchies. Do you and Ben ever plan to do the Midnight Munchies? Yes. So that's what we were just talking about that. We saw a couple of the older ones. You know what? I have so many videos, I don't actually go back and rewatch them all, but when I do, it's kind of like watching home videos on steroids, I guess. And so I was watching actually a couple of Midnight Munchies ago, and I'm like, man, I got away from doing them for so long, and I gotta bring them back. They're hilarious. And I really enjoyed using Snapchat to show the footage of you guys asking the questions. So I'm probably gonna, I believe my Snapchat is either Jake Wedern or iamjake. It's gotta be one of them. And I'm gonna bring that back for the Midnight Munchies so that I can, you know, get your guys' actual response, see the people that are supporting me, and get your questions on there. So we're gonna do that, and also we're gonna have, Ben and I are gonna do a duo Midnight Munchies, because we, well, you guys haven't got to know Ben really that much yet, and it'll be a perfect opportunity to do something like that. And I've never done two people in a Midnight Munchies, so that'd be a blast. That'd be fun. That would be a great time. Taco Tuesday, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, we'll see what food we actually do. We were thinking bourbon and steaks, or something like that. Or bourbon and bacon, that'd be a good one. Yeah, bourbon and bacon. Oh, okay, so Snapchat's Jake Wedern. There you go. There you go. Kildern, can't wait to see you in South Carolina. Can't wait to meet you either. We're just gonna be working our way to the East Coast after Maine. Don't know where after Maine yet, but keep working our way, and it's gonna be awesome. Not sure when I'm gonna be back to Montrose, Colorado. But that's a beautiful area. And I will say though, getting out to Expo West every year probably will end up using that as an excuse to stop in Colorado. So for sure. Awesome. Yeah, Venturous. That's a good question. So I don't talk about it all the time, but Venturous asks, I'd love to see, or they don't, it's not a question, they state, I'd love to see a video of your workouts you've developed while on the road. And in my opinion, you know, credibility is earned, and it's through experience, it's through trial and errors, things like that, instead of just blatantly sharing or spouting out random information. Even if it's just researched, research is one part of, well, research is just one part of it, and then you gotta apply it, and that's where, you know, actual wisdom can come from and things like that. So when it comes to sharing that kind of stuff, fitness related, I'm kind of using myself as a test dummy, and I always have for the last few years, and I plan on sharing that with you guys as well. But basically we developed high volume calisthenics, and then we also use whether it be rocks or logs or whatever, just the environment to get a good workout in. But doing a lot of body movements in a high volume capacity, that's where you're actually going to get some results. You know, it's not like 3 sets or 5 sets. Like we do 12 to 15 sets of stuff, you know, to really to cause hypertrophy and to really break down the muscle and cause it, give it a reason to change, grow, and adapt. You know, just doing a few sets of something, your body's going to adapt so fast, nothing's going to really change. And that actually happens with walking. If you walk every day, your body adapts to walking. If you run every day, your body adapts to running. You get better at it. You'll basically stop getting the same results because your body adapts. It's an adaptive machine. We are survivors. So there's my whole little rant on that. But I'm actually really into fitness, really into just using the internet for information. That's 99% of what Ben and I use the internet for, is for self-growth, for developing and continuing to become the best version of yourself. And that is all available through utilizing the internet, instead of just for entertainment, but also for other values like the information that provides. So one other thing that we do cool here is we use Jade as a pull-up station. So this is pretty legit. Boom, fully extended, fully up. Look at that, Jade's like a jungle gym. So just rep those out all day. So besides that, looking for pull-up bars, aka branches of trees. And then also this, there's a pull-up bar. You got everything for back. Then you do push-ups, you can do handstand or shoulder press, doing handstands. There's a million different things you can do. You just gotta get creative. And I mostly went to the gym until we started adding calisthenics. And that helps with consistency, because you can't always get to the gym, you know, in this lifestyle. So just using your own body weight, just gotta do high volume though. That's what I've noticed. But I'll definitely make a video on that. I just wanna I wanna actually continue to be the test dummy for some of the routines and ideas I've been having before I'm just gonna make it, you know. And then again, you're just sharing your experience. So yeah, that's awesome, Chris Brown. We do pull-ups on my JK when we're nowhere near gym or bar. Yeah, see, there you go. You just gotta get creative with it. And I love being out in the elements too. You know, it's kind of, you know, definitely we're not at the same extremity as moto vlogging, or I mean motorcycle overlanding, but it's probably next to that. You know, open elements, everything with Jade being completely open now. And I love it though. I mean, no air conditioning ever. I've never had I think I've had one vehicle with air conditioning, and I only owned it for a few months. Yeah, whatever. You have to be ready for the environment, and I actually like working outside. It's fun. Hello from Sweden, Connie Ekblad. What's up, Connie? How you doing? Oh, that's a good idea. Buy sandbags, fill them up. One thing I've done is with the jerry cans, you can have 2 jerry cans like this. You can do shrugs with them, you can do curls with them, you can do farmer walks, stuff like that. Yeah, that's all good to put away. We're packing up here. While I'm chatting with you guys, we're kind of packing up. But it's been fun. But while we can, we still have Anytime Fitness, so we can still go and get access to gym and equipment and showers and stuff. But yeah. What, Steve Biddle? Really appreciate the support, man. That's very generous of you. I thank you for that. Thank you, Steve. That's awesome. Hello from El Paso, Texas. Come over as a lot of off-road enthusiasts. Yeah, you know, based on analytics, I have like one of the biggest followings is Texas. And so it was kind of a bummer that by the time we were ready to explore Texas, it was so hot. It'd be probably 20 degrees hotter than it is here. And I had people, locals from Texas, telling me just like, you probably missed this season. Come back in the fall or even early winter. Yeah, I can't wait to explore Texas, and I want to do it justice too. We're gonna have to spend a little bit of time in Texas. It's huge, obviously. So I want to do it justice. So when we get to Texas, so much to do, so many places to go. So looking forward to that. What? Aksu Zaksu. Hello from Finland. That is awesome. Finland. You're very welcome, Albiano. Jeep Wave, back to you. Jeep Wave, Jeep Wave, Jeep Wave, whoever. Jeep Wave. Speaking of Jeep Wave. Alright, 5-minute rant. No, not 5. I'll just do 30-second rant about the Jeep Wave. So far on the East Coast, the Jeep Wave is astounding. You guys are rocking it. Like, I have not seen very many rigs. I believe just one rig, one Jeep that's set up in an overlanding, if you will, style configuration. But a lot of you guys are using your Jeeps. I've seen no doors, no tops all the time. The Jeep Wave is it's almost weird to not get a Jeep Wave back. And you guys are really keeping the community strong and the Jeep Wave strong out here. So I thank you guys for that. Because, I mean, hey, I know I'm representing the Jeep community by doing this, and I hope I've brought a good name to it. I think I have, I don't know. But, and you guys are really rocking it out here. So I've noticed right away as we were getting into like Pennsylvania, the Jeep Wave was just getting better and better. And now I can say after spending a week here that I actually noticed it, you know. So now we've been out east and stuff, you can definitely notice Jeep Wave is strong out here. Colorado though, I love Colorado. I had to make a video about their Jeep Wave. All right. This is river water we got in here. I don't know if you guys can even see this. It's a little funkier taste than the lakes we've been filtering. But here we go. This is the river water that you guys saw earlier. This thing is slick. I'm not affiliated with these guys at all. This was actually donated to us by a anonymous, not unanimous, by an anonymous donor. I have no idea who sent us this. It just showed up one day, and whoever it was, you guys are amazing. We've been utilizing this every single day. Anyways, this is straight river water. And that's all you do. I filled this up this morning. Yeah, it's a little bit funkier taste. Definitely put this thing to the test. The water, you know, super brown, mucky water. But it comes out clear. And as long as it's filtered, I care less about the taste, really. Drink what you got, you know, be happy for it. Yeah, water's water. As long as filtered. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can taste it. Tastes like how it smells. Does that make sense? They are linked. Yeah, no, it definitely tastes a little different, but who cares? Hello from India. Love your channel, Amar Gurjar. Amar Gurjar. Sorry for the pronunciation, but I thank you for your support. Greetings from Indiana. What's up, EK or Eek or Ek? Hello from Pakistan. Sonic Boom from Pakistan. What is up? Yeah, so, okay, Kidam. So there is a charcoal filter. He says mix charcoal into it, adds flavor, and helps the filter. There is a charcoal filter. I believe it would taste a lot worse, or different, at least, if there was no charcoal in it. Greetings from Washington. What's up, Super Gunner 34? Land Cruiser life. Yeah, so either Vermont or New Hampshire. We're just working our way down the East Coast, going either east or west after Maine, but definitely south. What has Ben up to? Harjinder Singh H. I don't know, come say hi, Ben. Talk about life. What's up?
Not much. Just got done doing all the grunt work around camp, you know. Now I'm trying to stay in shaded areas because
it's getting hot.
It's getting really humid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and Ben
should do a yoga challenge together.
What is that? Oh, I don't know about. That's not really our stuff. Yoga.
I don't know.
Yeah, Ben is awesome. He's a good dude. I'm with Jake. We're thinking I am Ben or Ramblin' Ben. So actually, was it on the last video?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got disconnected earlier. I think it's still charging now. Let me make sure. But on the last video, Ben is starting to blog to show his perspective. So, yeah.
Yeah. A lot more like, you know, writing. It's not like high quality videos or anything like that, but you know,
he's saying
something.
Maybe live videos in the future.
Yeah.
Who knows? But what's your Instagram and stuff?
It's Ramblin' Ben, or it's Ramblin' with a little underscore Ben, and yeah, check it out.
Ramblin' Ben, bend over.
Yep. I've gone under that alias before.
He's had a million different Ben's and Ben's. What's the cooking? There's a food, isn't there? Food with Ben in it. I don't know. Can't remember the Ben one. Whatever.
Good Morning Vietnam.
Nice.
Great movie.
Yeah. Yeah, Robert Williams. Poor guy.
Roberto Williams.
Roberto. His name was Robert Paulson. Nice. North Carolina. John Holland sent us a questionnaire. Yeah, we've been getting so many questionnaires filled out and emails. Yeah. It's been sick. Yeah, you guys are incredible. We've had so much feedback after the last video, and that's what we've been doing today. We've been, we responded to a couple that sounded really different. I wanted to change them up, make them unique, the meetup locations. And so some cool things are in the works, but thanks for the support, Neaton Call. Neaton. I am horrible with names, but I will attempt. Road grocery, I'm starting a road trip, not sure to do with food. Yeah, well, I'll definitely be showing some more of our cooking and what we do as far as food. I definitely have a lot of older videos where I just showed literally every aspect. And that's kind of what these live videos are for, not only just an easy way to communicate with you guys in real time and just answer a lot more questions, especially on these days like where we actually have service where we're camping. That's perfect. Rhode Island, that's awesome. Arkansas, you rock too, Alan. You got my name right, John Holland. Well, yeah, it's John Holland. That one's easy. The other ones I really butchered. You ever come near Scranton, Pennsylvania? That's cool, man. Ah, Wallander from Wisconsin. Cheesehead. Warrensburg, Missouri. Yeah, my old stopper grounds, Whiteman Air Forces. Well, I gotta see this. Dano Metcalf. Yeah. Oh man, good old Whiteman and Knobnoster. That's where I was stationed active duty, for those who didn't know. Whiteman Air Force Base, Missouri. Just cornfields and the base. That's pretty much it. But we had a blast every weekend. We would just roam around on the back roads and do whatever, get up to no good. All those shenanigans. Oh, that's a good idea. Show us the charging setup. So right now, for those staying up to date with the vlog, lost my solar panels. But I don't know if I'm going to get another one right away because you got to take it off the roof. Kind of looking into one of those fold-up ones. Fold-up solar panel charger would be great. But what also is cool, with the Kodiak generator that I have, you can charge it via alternative ways. Okay? Let's see if I can move this seat. And then I'll show you guys. Alright, 1 second. There we go. 2 hours later. All right. What's up, everybody? Carl Myers, how's it going? All right, here we go, you guys. There is the Kodiak solar generator. Love this thing, but it has multiple ways to charge it. So on the side here, we kind of built this, threw this together. It has styrofoam or padding, if you will, on all sides. Nice and secure in here. It's protected. I have these plastic bins over the top. But you can see that's how you turn it on. But what's cool is, let's see if I have this right here. Yeah. So right here, this plugs into my power inverter. And so when the power inverter's on, when Jade is on, I just plug into here and it recharges it. So I can recharge the solar generator while we're driving with Jade. So I have the power inverter is under the seat. You can kind of see there's the power inverter. And I just have its AC 110 volt outlet charger, being able to recharge this while we're driving. So as long as I just keep it charging while we're driving, then it keeps it charged. And I don't need solar. But eventually it'd be nice to get a charger, I mean a solar panel. And so we'll see. But a roll-up one might be cool, and you'd be able to, it'd be very space efficient. So that's something. Yeah. Hey, I killed him. Hey man, so you're, okay, so that's awesome. You never really know about YouTube names, but it looks like Killed 'em is the one that sent us way back when, fire extinguisher holder and fire extinguisher. And to answer your question, buddy, yes, we are. Mounted on the side there, easy access, ready to go in case of explosions. And on the other roll bar, a medical kit. And I think that just explains itself. Self-explanatory right there, boom. Okay. Here we go. So fire extinguisher on one side and the medical kit on the other. So this is very handy. And I really appreciate you sending that, man. That's perfect. That works out great. What's up from Brazil? Lerte de Pontes. What is up? From Brazil. Where's Annie? Annie's always just wandering. Come here, Anners. Annie. Maybe. We'll see. Anners. There she is. Come on. Come here, Annie. Hey, Annie. Come on. Hey, leave it. Oh, she sees something. She's chasing something. She does not want to come. Let's go see what she's up to. Anners bananas. Come here. Annie, come here. Hey, come here. What are you doing? She's not listening. Hey, Annie, come here. What are you doing? She's like hot on the heels of something. Otherwise, she's normally a better listener. A little turd nugget. You're not listening to your dad? Chasing something? She killed a field mouse earlier today. Crazy head. Yeah, you got blood all over your lips. not literally. So she's in hunting mode. She doesn't want to listen to anybody. Hunting mode. Yeah, turd nugget. She really is. No, normally she's actually, I'm really proud of Annie. I mean, she's my dog, so I'm gonna talk her up. You know how that works. But no, she's normally a really good listener. But when she's in hunting mode, doesn't matter what's going on. It could be the apocalypse. Maybe that's a good time to hunt. I don't know. But she wouldn't even know. She would just be, she gets locked in. It's a Border Collie Spaniel mixing her. Turd Nugget. They said new shirt design. Turd Nugget. Turd Nugget. Ah, yeah. We'll have Annie's face and it'll just say Turd Nugget. There you go. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so Sonic Boom put a GPS tracker on Annie. Yeah, so she actually has one of those chips in her shoulder, so you can track her. There's a website you can go to, all that. So she actually doesn't even have a. Normally, when this isn't quite off the grid at all. Obviously, there's a highway. This isn't necessarily the go-to camp spot, but it worked last night, and I'm at least thankful to have somewhere we could stay. But you know, off the grid, she doesn't. I usually don't even have a collar on her because she has that chip in her shoulder. She can track, and she's never ran away once. She will chase stuff sometimes, but she always comes back, and she's a good girl. Supercharger for Jade. That would be cool. Christopher Kuhn, and he's, well, happy birthday. What's her name, Christopher? So Christopher Kuhn's daughter just turned 9. Oh, Allie, there it is. Happy birthday, Allie. You just turned 9. That's a great age. And, you know, there's a lot of things you can't do when you're an 8-year-old, but you can do as a 9-year-old. So that's the next step. That's awesome. You think you're going to get a soft top for the winter? So if we could get south in the winter, then we wouldn't necessarily need the soft top. We do have rain gear, like full top and clothes. So we have rain gear, we have full onesie for winter gear. We basically are set for all conditions. You know, we have thermals, and then we have -30 extreme cold weather military sleeping bags. So, but no, that's a good question. We'll have to see. You know, if we really feel like we need to get a soft top, we will. But I actually want to see how long. Well, it's really just convincing yourself. I don't think we're gonna ever really feel like we need it, and I think it's kind of cool to see how long we go without using it. So far, it's been 3 months in this new configuration, and I like roughing it like this, open to the elements, and then you just become kind of part of your environment, which is awesome. And then you learn to respect air conditioning and not take it for granted, and all the climate controls that we have in our houses. And you know, I even in the house I grew up in, I heated it with wood. You know, every winter we cut wood so we could heat the house. That was just how it was. Grew up out in the country in Wisconsin, and so you learn to respect the heat in your house even. So this lifestyle even more extreme, so just respect all of it. We just got a new Jeep. What starter mods would you recommend? Starter mods. I just have a stock starter, but I bought one from O'Reilly's, and then you probably saw the video. It failed in Mexico 6 months later. Brand new starter from O'Reilly's. 6 months later, failed in Mexico. And now I have a replacement from AutoZone. I don't know if it'll be any better. But then I also have the backup that was replaced under the warranty from O'Reilly. So I got 2 starters, one for backup, but not anything upgraded. They're just stock. So, what gear ratio and tire size do you run? 33 1050s and 410 gears. And I think it does all right. You know, on highway 5th gear, 70, 75, it actually holds it real well. But you know, freshly rebuilt motor. And I don't normally go 75 or anything like that in the interstate, but I have, and she does okay. Buck 110. Oh, Jamie Gillen from Scotland. That is amazing. I can't wait to go to Scotland one day. Carl Myers, Buck 110. How many Buck 110s do you need? As many Buck 110s. Look at that. Rain last night. I gotta get some steel wool. Oh, poor Buck 110. That was horrible. Oh, man. Got some rust on the blade. Sad, sad day. Yeah, I need steel wool. I need to clean this up. Add that to the to-do list. Steel wool and clean up my Buck 110. But that's how you get knighted on the road. So as soon as Ben came with me, boom, Buck 110. You are now knighted. You know, it's just part of it. Yes, Steve Williams, Jade 4-liter 6-cylinder. Yes, she is. She's a 4.0 EFI 4-cylinder. Yeah, 6-cylinder. It's the standard 242 cubic inch 4.0 inline 6. Ever in Jackson, Florida. Shopping. Nice. Appreciate that. Offering some help when we get to Florida if we need it. Appreciate that. Yeah, I did put a new steering wheel in, Jade. You guys want to see a steering wheel? Holy cow. Best day ever. Get to see a steering wheel. Whoa. Let's move this back. I'm going to move it with my head. My hands are full. There we go. This is a CJ7 steering wheel. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Rat rod style. Bolted right up, actually, though. And now I got a CJ7 steering wheel, which completes everything else. And I'm loving the dash. And it's my favorite part. Lights on, lights off. Love the old school look, vintage. Love it. Jade, the Jeep. This gets used a lot and really happy we installed that. Surprisingly, not falling off very much. I think these are called, what are they? Easy fist, quick fist. Rubber. So far the rubber's not corroding, which is a big thing because even the rubber bungees we've had just corrode by being out in the weather. They get weather worn real quickly. Oh, the video was upside down. Nice. Yeah, that's a good idea. Keep it unloaded. Yep. Yeah, and all the gun laws are different from state to state, so New York's gonna be very, very strict with their gun laws, so we're gotta adapt to that as well. But that's part of it. We have to research every state before I go to now. I research. In the past, I just drive through everything I care, just go all over the place, and I guess growing up means you gotta be more responsible and stuff. But no, yeah, you don't want to have any legal issues. So far on this trip, never had any problems with law related issues, so we're good there. So we never heard anything back about the shots that we heard that night and the police that came through, and I guess it was just, I don't know, kids. Hopefully it was just fireworks and stuff. Yeah, no idea what really happened with that. It's weird. So luckily, I think it was just fireworks or something. Then hopefully that's all it was. But we never heard anything else. But it was just so, like, the timing with police coming through and then staying in town. You could hear lots of voices right after the shots. I mean, really, of all the times I spent on the road, that was the only experience like that. But I don't think it was anything. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I've been pulled over on the road trip. I have a video about it. Got a speeding ticket. I was going 54 and a 55, and then it went from 55 to 35, and then I was speeding. Just like that. Boom, done. Well, yeah. Come to Maryland, yeah. That's awesome. Well, I think it's almost been 2 hours I've been doing live between this video and the last video, and I want to thank all you guys for hanging out with us. We're almost done packing up. Just got to put the awning down and then, well, all the other stuff that's on the ground too. But yeah, I can't wait for to give you guys the announcement on the J Jamboree Saturday, July, Saturday, July 28th. Not this Saturday, the next Saturday. And I'll give you guys all the details for that. We're communicating with some great folks from Maine right now to coordinate those events. And I appreciate all of you for your support, and all of you who reached out and gave us information on your state and invited us to hang out with you guys. So we have some fun stuff in store for you guys, and I plan on doing more of these live videos. Thank you guys all for all the safe travel wishes. But yeah, I plan to do a lot more of these live videos. Great way to connect with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed them. So I get to be out in this environment a lot, and I know that you guys might be in an office right now. You might be, I don't know where you are in the world, in the country, or what you're doing, for your day job or whatever it might be. So I thought it'd be nice to share a little piece of where we are and what we're doing, even though we're right next to a highway and stuff, but you never know. So hope you guys enjoyed it. It was awesome talking with you, and I'm glad I get to end this video when I want to end it, not with the battery dying or losing connection. So Anders, is she around here again? You're gonna have Annie say bye. Annie Banani. Hey, come here. All right. I got Anders. All right. Bye. Until next time. Look at her. All she wants to do is hunt. She's like, okay, set me down. I'm grown up. I don't need to be picked up. All right. See you guys later.